Fun times in Cleveland ahead as we join you by the Lakeshore here at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Now, this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Huntley off of play action. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it's second down.
We already got a momentum bar? Wait,
they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Now Huntley wants to audible to another look. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
Aye.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. That's complete. It's Gordon.
Oh.
And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now is the punter, Jordan Stout. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Wow, what a gutsy call. If you're the defense, opening drive, you just got the stop, or at least you think, and then boom, right back on the field for more.
It had to feel of something that they had planned for a whole week long. Hey, first drive of the game, let's be aggressive, let's go get them. And now defensively, they've got to be writing notes to themselves. In practice, work on fake punts right out of the gate because that was really unexpected.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away. Ball
on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 1. Huntley to throw. Touchdown. Zay Flowers with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, And he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Ravens 7, Browns nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. We are within shouting distance of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football on the lakeside here at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens, they'll take over. On 1st and 10, Huntley. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. You look at this Browns defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Huntley looks to throw. A looking deep here for Flowers.
Oh. What?
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Huntley. That is caught. They'll have the first down and more than that. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Hey, look at this Baltimore defense. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Watson. And that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Pulled in at the 24. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Let's go now.
Now Huntley going to change the play here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Panther 11, rig alert, rig alert.
To throw, Huntley. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards.
A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take, catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big hit. Did not get free, but boy, that's a tough area to go into when you're going into his spot.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Huntley gets it out wide quickly, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Okay,
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Looking to throw here, Huntley. And he's got it. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
A 27-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Gosh, when you've got Deshaun Watson, Charles, executing a run-pass option, that puts the defense in a tough spot, does it not?
It does, and what I liked is that you called me this week, watching your own video, your own tape, and you said, I think the runner's going to pop a few this week because of what we've seen from Deshaun Watson. His ability to get to the corner.
Touchdown, Browns! Hunter Henry, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have got it back to within a score.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Up the middle they go. Robertson has some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
They'll run on first down. It's Robertson.
Down to the 42, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 36 yards on the play.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice,
they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Kyle Allen, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now it's Watson. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Back to throw, Watson. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 33. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now.
There he goes, right side. Now inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
He's in there because fucking that's some shit. Don Tigolo. Male Gigolo.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. On first down, Robertson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now Allen. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll send Gordon in motion left. To the air, Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That 3rd down conversion, good for 23. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
2nd and 10. Allen going to change this at the line. On 2nd down, here's Allen. It's caught. Mitchell. And he's brought down. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
This for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
A great play there. There to make the grab.
And the Ravens continue to pull away here in this first half.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
6. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he returns this to the 22.
Ford on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And this is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
54 is down, he's coming.
The slot man in motion right. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
4th and short in this part of the field. You just noticed special teams coordinators rallying the team saying, watch the fake, but Brandon, don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the 4th quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it, and they were ready for it and stopped it.
From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple. And now an audible here into something else.
On 2nd down now, it's Robertson, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
1st down, here's Mitchell.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Quick throw out to Gordon on the perimeter. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he coughed it up.
Man fumbled.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom,
fighting to get back to the goal line.
Big 9-6. I see you, boy.
Did not get back there. It's a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
how many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Ready. Cougar 19. Take off.
On second down, here's Mitchell.
Oh, nice move. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Baltimore.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Flowers. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Robertson. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll send Beckham in motion right. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Robertson. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Let's go.
And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set.
19 tight.
From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Tucker on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So more of the same here, CD. Not a touchdown, but 3 more points added on to their lead.
Yeah, it's been a total domination here in this first half. Offensively, defensively, even the special teams have chipped in as he connects on the field goal. It may be a little bit premature, but I think the only thing they're worried about dominating now, the post-game meal.
Jerome Ford on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Run down.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
The final shot before the break. Watson looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Another pick, baby.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
36. Round 6.
I'm starting to get a little lag now in the menus.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
And the half will begin with a touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Now a handoff up the middle. Robertson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Allen now on the option right. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
They get this to Beckham on the perimeter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
2 yards to go, second down.
And 2 at the Browns' 33-yard line.
Allen going to audible to a different look. Allen looks to throw on second down. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. Touchdown! Zay Flowers with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
A 7-yard pickup.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. Chubb will get the call running left. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. And again, it's Chubb.
Oh, wow.
And some room to work. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
57 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Watson now to throw. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He's going to look in zone here for Cooper. And that's going to be caught.
Come on, bro. That is phony.
37.
That is phony,
And
man.
the Browns are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
This time, the extra point up and good. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter.
Going went for the swat. Nathan.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 19 Lions.
On play action, Allen. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Allen going to change the look here.
And here's Allen on first down. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews from 10 yards out. And the Ravens look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral,
Found out
but
Kyle
I'm
Allen
feeling
was
their
the
pain
answer,
right
man.
now because he has
Tom Herman might have played his
absolutely
last
the
game with the
secondary.
Ravens.
A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Ooh,
and
okay,
only
12.
able to
That's
get
good.
this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
Man.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
64 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking him.
He's got him in, complete. And he
Dick
gets us
Artist.
to the other
Dick
side of
Artist.
midfield
You don't
across
get
the
it?
45
Aye,
before
dog.
going out. A gain of 32
That's
that
tough.
time.
At this stage, there's
do
nothing
that
left
on
to
a
do but to
dime,
keep
getting
firing.
sacked.
And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
from the 41. Here's 2nd down and 8. Now Watson.
Yeah.
Pressure
Oh,
too
baby.
much. Down he goes.
Odafe Oweh.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's complete. It's Elijah
Oh
Moore.
my God! He made a miss.
With 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short.
He let everybody miss.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, 31.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Bro, what is up with this, man? They just
And he'll
walking
go
through
out of bounds
tackles.
inside the 15-yard line.
What the
No reason
fuck,
not
man?
to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Watson.
Sersky.
Now Watson throws another interception. And the Ravens will take over here at their
Let's go, baby.
13-yard line.
CD, this defense, man.
Give me that.
At this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead,
Hey!
if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Don't pick that.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Now Allen going to change it up.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Allen.
Oh!
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him.
That's
It's
tough.
incomplete.
I think it really
Give them
plays
credit
route.
for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his man on the out route. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Now Chubb running right.
Oh, hold.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before
tackle,
being
yeah,
dropped.
there you go.
And they get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Handoff comes to Chubb.
And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
To throw is Watson.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is fielded at the 27. 31 yards on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
And a Ravens 1st down.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. On second down, it's Robertson to the 40 and no further. So the broken tackle didn't get him much.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On third and long, it's Allen. He finds his target, Beckham.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Ravens, the win form is number 6 on the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Oh, shit.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
7 for 192, 6 for 80, 5 for 75. We can do that every game, dog. Oh, 192 ain't gonna happen every game, but you know. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean. Keaton caught 3? Word? 71 for Robertson. Voorhees gave him a sack. TFL's 1 sack. 2 picks for Hamlin, though. Let's fucking go, boy. Oakland got 1. That's deflection with Rock. Don't mind if I do. Trent still gets an upgrade. Word. Oh, let's find out if he's superstar or not. He is not superstar. Oh well. So if he was superstar, that 75 overall would have unlocked the, what's the name? What do you call it? Ability. Well, next game we'll find out if he's star or not. Which he is star for sure. And after that, we're just going straight power with him. Yeah. Honestly. Might have to use some end of season points on him. How much morale? He only gained 2 morale. Like, bro, we lost 20 morale for a scenario, and my guys are gaining 2 per game. Like, what the fuck? That's unfortunate, man. That is unfortunate. Alright, put these sea chickens on auto real quick. Ah, this requires 20. Damn it. Too short. Too short. Pass block power for guards. I should go ahead and do that, right? Play right for safeties, jumping for safeties. Stamina for corners. Block shed, power move, finesse move. Play rec, pursuit, zone. I think I might go for this side. Alright, if Queen is close to 90 play rec and awareness, then we really should know. We should go with the block shed side. And I believe he is close to that. Okay. So he's at 88 play rec and awareness. That's actually not bad. This block shed. Am I tripping or do I not? Okay, 74. Pursuit 92. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it blank. Alright. Kyle Allen's the starter until Lamar comes back. 2 more fucking games, bro. God. Kyle Allen, bro. Perfect QBR game. GG's in the Chisney.